Wow, good day guys, and welcome back to Keep Smiling Adventures. And as you can probably tell from the title of this video, we are doing something a bit different. That's right, we are on a longboard. Why are we on a longboard? Well, I'm in the sleepy town of Bicester, doing some visiting of family members. And well, you all may know my bikes are in need of some TLC, so while I wait for parts, as they take ages at the moment, I thought we would make the trip home a bit of an adventure, something a bit different. Now, I've got 120 miles to do on a longboard. Now, this is something I have never done before. Anything long distance on a longboard, completely new to me. I literally just use this thing just to scoot around to get something from a shop or just ride along the beach. So 120 miles on this longboard is going to be an epic adventure. I have set up a route, I've got my hammock, I've got a tarp. We'll probably be camping 1 or 2 nights, I'd imagine. I have no idea how far I can go on a longboard. So this is the longboard adventure. First stop, Oxford. Let's do it. Straight road. I used to cycle up this road every morning to get to work. I don't think I'll be setting any PBs today. Look at that. I used to love this road. So cool. Straight. Great for the time trial efforts. But when you get headwind, it's horrible. Well, first little bit hike a skateboard, and funnily enough on a skateboard you hike more down the hills than you do up, because I'm just not that great on a skateboard and I have not got the skills to pay the bills to do the steep descents because I can't really stop. But so far it's going pretty well. So far it's, I've actually got a slight tailwind. There's a bit of misty rain in the air. It's not meant to rain today. Skateboards and rain, that's not going to be fun. But I've probably done about 10 miles or so, just under 10 miles maybe. Wicked. Oxford, here we come. Hikey, 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 hike. Right guys, I am just coming through Oxford. I've done about 18, 19 miles right now, so it's going pretty well. Only another 100 to go. So I have just stopped by the river to get some food. So we have a little meal deal. We got some pasta, we got a bit of fruit, and something to really kick me into gear. We're going Dirty Monster. Urgh. Right, so far so good. Peaceful, relaxed, chill. Most of it has been actually skatable. there is going to be some big hills coming up in the next 20-30 miles, so going to be some hiking, a skateboard. Guys, as we stop for our second meal deal for the day, we got some more pasta, we got some sweet chili dip chicken things and a bottle of water. I thought we would go over the board that I am using. Now bear with me, because I don't really know much about skateboarding and longboarding and all that fun stuff, so I'll just go over it of what I do know for the people that are interested in the board. So the board itself is a loaded Tantian, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's quite a few years old. I believe it's around a 2015, 16, maybe 14. It's this design on the bottom, so if you know exactly what year it is, let me know in the comments. And the trucks, we have some Paris trucks, and yeah, they're just bright orange and they feel good. That's all I can really say about them. The wheels are orangutan Kegel. So that is the board that I am riding on this trip. And for the people that want to know, this is a Flex 2, so I think that's around like 80 kilograms to 100, something like that. I brought this second hand like a few years ago for about £100, and it's just great fun. And so far today it has taken me on an adventure of about 30 miles. Time for meal deal number 2. A little bit of a hike for maybe like a mile or so, because obviously longboarding, you need to try and find them really quiet roads, so using the bridleway to cut a little bit out, and get, hopefully when I come out off of this bridleway I'll be on a tiny little quiet lane, as there should be nowhere for a car to even come. The sun is really out now. About 22 degrees today. Feels quite stuffy. There's a slight breeze. What am I, a weatherman? Look at the views. Will it gravel? Not really. Well, longboarding up a hill, turns out it's pretty hard. You basically just go backwards. But now I have a nice little, it's not really a descent, but it kind of feels flat. And I'm just falling over. It kind of feels flat, and it's smooth, which is the nicest thing on a longboard. Cruising. Back to hiking again, another little section of gravel. We're basically up by the Ridgeway right now. That road back there was just like so nice. It was actually, it wasn't really flat, but it wasn't really like a steep hill. It was pretty smooth, and it was just very quiet, because obviously it just ends at this Ridgeway part. So not many drivers, and it was just peaceful, quiet, just the way Josh likes it. Oh man, it's just, what a day, what a beautiful day. I go for probably until it starts getting dark. I've got to find somewhere to get a hammock up tonight, so It's just always a bit of a pain in England because for some reason we don't have any trees. So yeah, hammock tonight. It's meant to be nice, it's meant to be warm. Good times ahead. Apart from, we got probably for the next, I don't know, 10-15 miles we have quite a lot of hills, so I'm not sure how much is actually going to be skatable, but that's what the adventure is all about, going into the unknown. That is going to conclude day one of the Longboard home journey adventure. It has been a long day. Muscles aching. I didn't even know I had these muscles and they're aching. But today has been quite successful, I would say. The first time ever going really, like, trying to go far on a longboard. I've managed to do 45 miles. So that is decent. I'm around, I don't know, I'm just in a little woods, not too far away from Hungerford at the moment, which is where I am going to camp tonight. So there's just one thing left to do, get the hammock up and get chilling for an early morning for the longboard journey home. Day 2. I'll see you guys in the morning. Morning guys, and welcome to day 2 of the longboard home journey. Last night slept alright, as I never really get to sleep that well in a hammock. It's kind of annoying because it's comfortable, but I like to sleep on my stomach and you just can't really do that in a hammock. So today we are currently about 45 miles in to this journey, so that means that is like 70 miles or so, 70, 80 miles, I think. My maths is terrible. Normally I would say the best way to start a morning is on top of the hill, so you can descend, but it's too steep for me on a longboard. There is one slight issue that I have noticed with the longboard today, and that is I am missing a bolt just there. Not too worried about it. I don't have any spares for this board because, well, I just don't have any spares for this board. Not too worried. I'm not bombing any hills. I'm taking it easy. We've probably got a few miles till Hungerford, where we're going to grab some breakfast. And then a lot more hills. And then eventually, towards the end, it flattens out. Right, day 2, longboard journey. Let's do it. Walkie, 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 it's a longboard journey. Right, I have just come through Hungerford, so breakfast time it is. Today it's just going so slow. Everything is like just a giant hill and like barely any of it's skatable. I'm hoping, well actually I know, at least for the next 20 miles it's going to be the same. Hopefully I've got a little bit of a flattish section. It's not until after Salisbury pretty much that it actually gets flat again. So breakfast time it is. Today we've got a little breakfast meal deal. We've got a little iced coffee, latte, cafe latte, whatever you call them. And we got some more chicken and sweet chili dip things, and we got some tomato chicken pasta. But I'm gonna make this chicken pasta better because we're gonna add more chicken and then a sweet chili sauce on it, and it's gonna be even better than just how it comes. And then we're gonna carry on skating. Hopefully today we'll do some good miles because my body seems to be hurting. My right calf, to see, it feels all tight and pulled, which yes, to be expected because I can't push with my left leg, so my right leg does all the pushing constantly. So I'm just gonna have one massive calf. Right, time for breakfast. Nom, nom. Morning. Roads that we can skate, guys. We're basically following. We are basically following the canal right now, so it's nice and flowy. It's pretty smooth. I've also still got a tailwind. Absolute bliss. Hopefully we can get some miles in now. Let's do it. Currently about 20 miles for the day, just over 20 miles. Just gonna have some lunch in a bit. But finally, just on a nice cruisy, smooth road. We are currently sort of around the Salisbury Plain sort of area, so it feels quite nice because I kind of have an idea of where we are. I'm hoping to get like to Salisbury today, or as close as possible, because that'll set me up for a nice day tomorrow. I'm getting thirsty. But yeah, so far it's been pretty hilly. I knew it was going to be hilly. Lots of hiking. Trying to be good at sort of foot braking, but it's just tiring going down the hills. Yeah, long day. Hopefully get another 20 in. The adventure continues. Do-do-doo, 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 do-do. Definitely time for some 2-day-old pasta and to air out the feet. Woo! Pongy. My god, my feet absolutely kill. All the vibrations just straight to your feet. But we're doing pretty well. 25 miles for the day so far. And it is currently 20 to 1, so doing okay. We're doing just okay. Right, food time. And then continue going down this nice road. It's just not that smooth. Some good news is that I've checked the elevation profile on Komoot, and it seems like we are over the worst of it. It's a little bit lumpy for the rest of the way, but we're sort of heading down now, which is nice. As I say that, I'm walking up a hill, but it is going to get a bit flatter. And the hills, hopefully, should be a little bit easier to ride. It's getting really hot today. Whew. Achoo. Walkie, walkie, walkie. Ah, it's so smooth. I just want to be able to ride it, but it's too steep. We are coming into Amesbury. This is always my favourite hill as well on a bike. Unfortunately, way too steep for this bad boy. Oh, making good progress. 30 something miles, 31 miles. Let's try and get another 10 in today at least. But I am feeling it on my legs. Smooth bike path. About the only thing these bike paths are good for is longboarding. We're gonna get to Salisbury today, I think. I think we can do it. It's 3 PM. Oh, come on. Oh guys, we made it to Salisbury. I can't actually believe it. We have done just under 42 miles. I've still got to do a few more to get out of Salisbury to find somewhere to camp. But before we do that, I'm gonna have a little meal deal, obviously. So we got some Dr. Pepper, because what's the worst that can happen? We've got some nachos, and the theme of this trip is lots of pasta, and so we got some more pasta. Now I know there is a couple of hills to come, but all of the hard stuff is done. Probably got 40 miles to go until home, but by the end of today should probably do another 5-6 miles to get out of Salisbury and find somewhere to camp. Oh my god, I'm knackered. Right, let's go find somewhere to camp. Just like that, day 2 is completed of this longboard adventure. And today we have done another 45 miles. 90 miles on a longboard over 2 days. Who'd have thought? Not me. They are actually surprisingly kind of efficient. Mind that, sun is blinding me. That leaves us with a nice easy day of about 30-35 miles. I'm basically at the top of the sort of last kind of little bumpy part, and then we get down. When we hit Fordham Bridge, it's just across the New Forest and then into Christchurch and then into Bournemouth. And I know from Fordham Bridge all the way back is pretty much flat, which means it's skateable. So tomorrow should be our final day. If all goes right, it's going to be our final day. I am truly knackered. My feet are aching. My legs are stiff. But I don't care. It's fun. I am now set up in my hammock for tonight, which I will not be getting out of. And guys, I'm going to see you bright and early for hopefully what will be our final day on the longboard. I'll see you in the morning. Wow, good morning guys, and this is day 3 of the longboard home adventure. I'm feeling rested. I slept pretty good last night. Did get a little bit chilly, but still good. My legs are pretty stiff. My feet feeling a lot better though. So today we've got a few, maybe a mile left on this little lovely country lane road, and then it looks like we've got a bit of hiking to do because it's going off-road. When we get to the end of this road, it's basically just off-road. So the first, I don't know, 10 miles of today might be a bit of a slow going, but then the final 20 is all rideable and should be a lot of fun. Day 3 of the Longboard adventure, let's do it. And gravel. Oh my god. I think it is a road. A beautifully flat road. Oh my god. It's like heaven. Oh my god, dreams. As we get closer, ever nearer home, here is a few thoughts of this trip. Riding a longboard uses about the same amount of energy as walking, just a little bit more, but the speed is more like running. Smooth roads are absolutely beautiful. Rough roads are absolutely brutal. Longboard is absolutely beautifully fun, surfing the streets as it is. However, the hills are scary, and the hills hurt going up, and they're scary going down. But the most important thing about this adventure is that there is an adventure to be found in nearly everything you do. And sometimes it's as simple as just going home.